Good morning, everyone. It's Neva Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, live from Bali, and I am wishing you a fantastic day ahead. Um, Today, I would like to talk to you a little bit about chaos and disorder, and I think it's a wonderful conversation to be having because you may have noticed that there is a lot of chaos in our world. And one of the things that we can see is that we can look at chaos outside of us, right? So some people watch the news and see chaos. Some people see it right in their homes. If you've got kids, or maybe you've got a mess around your home, and the actual meaning of chaos as a noun is complete disorder and confusion. Complete disorder and confusion. And I find this very interesting because a lot of people could say that, yeah, that's definitely what's happening in the world today, isn't it? And there is a lot of disorder and confusion in the world. And then we can look at it by going within ourselves because as within, so without. So what we are noticing if we turn our vision inwards is there's a lot of chaos and disorder within individual minds too. So today, I thought I would bring some attention to this because we hear about a lot of diagnoses of various disorders, or we might actually label people this ourselves, that person is so disordered or disorganized, or disorder is a term that people recognize that my mind is so cluttered. They might not say disorder, but they might say it's cluttered, it's so busy. And disorder is a state of confusion. That's also the actual definition of the word disorder. So now we say that, okay, so how is it that there's so much order in the universe, right? When we look at the sun, the moon, the planets, everything seems to be in such perfect harmony. And if that's a reflection, as above, so below, what's happening here? What is happening that is not allowing this beautiful natural organization of order to happen within us? And oftentimes it's because we are trying to create order on the outside of us while working from a disordered space ourselves. So if we've got a million what to do, whether it's our day plan, whether it's our work plan, whether it's our sleeping plan, and we're coming from a disordered mind, it will not be in anything that we are trying to put attention to. And so today I wanted to bring this awareness to your mind to recognize that what is happening within us when we've got a million things on our mind is exactly what's happening outside of us too. There's a million things going on, and a lot of people want to know what's happening with that person and that person and that person. That's gossipy. And then we've got what's happening in the news here and there and there. And we've become so able to get loads of information. So we can use the internet, we can use TV, we can use movies, and we learn so much about what's happening in the world. And then we can look within and see, oh, there's so much happening in my mind. Now I'm trying to figure out everything that I saw on the news, or everything that I saw in this movie, or everything I read in this book. All of that, I'm now trying to process it. Now, when I just look at my own mind, what's happening in my mind? There's so much that it's disorganized and cluttered. And this is why meditation and even meditation, please remember that we are using this disordered mind to create this ordered space, or to at least discover the ordered space that is beyond the disordered mind, which means we need to get beyond the mind for order. And this can happen in times of prayer. This can happen in terms of meditation. Of course, I recommend meditation for everyone. And understanding how to utilize meditation for creating that peace of mind is a very useful tool to be able to work with. Now, all of us go through some organization of the mind through deep sleep. And deep sleep time, to notice something, there's no actual thought in deep sleep. There is thought when we're in dream sleep state. There is thought when we're in waking state, but there is no thought in deep sleep. And that deep sleep space is the same space that meditation can bring us to. So today I would love for you to try for 5 minutes after this video to see if you can get to a space which is deeper. It's this deeper space of peace, which even for a minute has to be in this quiet space where there is no judgment about anything that comes through the mind, no judgment about people, events, life, occupations, business, money, anything. which are the common clutter our minds. When we can just clear the mind, even for a minute, we have some clarity that allows an energy that is beyond the mind to filter into our mind and actually just be rediscovered. It's not even that it needs to filter in, it's already there. We just need to remove the clutter. And it's interesting, I found one quotation that I wanted to share with you today, which I thought was a great way to actually put this all together and help us realize that we are trying, or I would encourage us to try, to get to the space beyond the mind, which we have utilized for a lot of really useful things and a lot of really destructive things too, which is creating a lot of the clutter. So utilize the mind in a way that's beyond the mind. And this quotation says, intellect takes you to the door, but it doesn't take you into the house. Intellect takes you to the door, but it doesn't take you into the house. And this house, this quotation, by the way, is by Shams Tabrizi. And I want to make sure that you know that it's not intellect that's used to get to a space beyond. Intellect is useful to get to that door. Intellect, it requires that we actually have an openness to, wow, there's something beyond what I know that I'm willing to learn, willing to remember, willing to give space to in this mind of confusion to allow for a new experience. And connecting with nature is a fantastic way to do that, of course. And in Bali, I am really fortunate to be here at this time, to be doing exactly that and a lot of meditative time that is allowing space for something beyond the mind to enter this mind, body, soul. I pay attention to how are you thinking and are you allowing space in your mind. I wish you a fabulous day ahead, and I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life, everyone. Have a great day, everyone.